Hello my dear students, I heartily welcome you all in this session, our subject mathematics class 8th standard. In last class we have discussed about polygons and we have solved exercise 4.1. In this class we are going to study some of the measures of the exterior angles of a polygon. I have explained this, so we will solve exercise 4.2. Find x in the following figure. So here there is a triangle. This angle is 125 degree and it is x degrees. So these are the exterior angles and these are the interior angles of a triangles. We should find x. So we know that the sum of the two interior angles is equal to exterior angle. Yes, so if we'll calculate this angle and this angle, we will get x, because x exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior angles. Let us find this. So let us take that interior angles, this as m and this as n. Let us find. It is 125 degree. You know that the total angle of this is 180 degree. Is it a straight line? So 125 plus m is equal to 180 degree. M keep as it is, 180 degree minus 125, it is 55 degree. Same calculate here also, 180 degree minus 125, 55 degree. We know that exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior angles. So we know that two interior angles 55, 55. So it is x is equal to m plus n. So 55 plus 55 is equal to 110 degrees. X is 110 degrees. Solve this one. Next one. Find the measures of each exterior angle of a regular polygon of 9 sides, 15 sides. Solution. Sum of angles of a regular polygon having side. This we know n is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree. Here n is 9. They have given 9 sides. N minus 2. 9 minus 2 into 180 degree. It is 180 into 7. 7 into 0, 0. 7 8s are 56. 7 1s are 7. 12. It is 1260 degrees. Each interior angles, one in 1260 degree, we have 9 sides, means 9 angles. So it is 140 degree. Each exterior angle is 180 degree minus 140 is 40 degree. Each exterior angle is 40 degree. We have to calculate like this. So you solve the remaining homework for you and I will send notes today, these notes. Okay. Next one, kinds of quadrilaterals. Based on the nature of the sides of an angle of a quadrilateral, it is special names. So in that first one, trapezium. Observe in this figure, trapezium is a quadrilateral with a pair of parallel sides. These two sides are parallel. These two sides are parallel. They will never meet in any, you can go on increasing. They will never meet at any end. They are parallel to each other. So this is trapezium. And these figures are not trapezium, because here one side or two pair of sides are not parallel. Next one, kite. A kite is a special type of quadrilateral. The side with the same marking in each figure are equal to, like AB is equal to AD and BC is equal to CD. These sides are equal. This is a special quadrilateral. Yes. So here observe, a kite has a 4 sides. It is a quadrilateral. There are exactly 2 distinct consecutive pairs of sides of a equal length. Yes. So this is kite. Like this. Other, like we can draw like this, and these are not kites. Next one, parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral. As the name suggested, it has something to do with the parallel lines. Yes. So here AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to side DC and AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Is it? This is parallelogram. Next, elements of a parallelogram. Observe here. There are 4 sides of and 4 angles in a parallelogram. Some of these are equal. These are some terms associated with these elements that you need to remember. In a given figure, AB and DC are opposite sides. AB and DC are opposite sides. AD and BC form another pair of opposite sides. Here angle A and angle C are adjacent sides. Angle A and angle C are opposite angles. These are opposite angles. Yes, another pair of opposite angles B and D. Yes, cone A and cone C are opposite. Cone angle A, angle C are opposite, and angle B and angle C, D are opposite angles. These are opposite angles. Here AB and BC are adjacent sides. They are adjacent sides. This means one of this side starts whether the other ends BC and CD are adjacent to. BC and CD are adjacent. Is it? These are adjacent sides. Here angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. Angle B, C are adjacent angles, and angle C, angle D are adjacent angles. Angle D and angle A are adjacent angles. This is very important to know the features or elements of a parallelogram. Here, one property of a parallelogram, we need to remember that the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length. These are equal in length. So, this is about sides. And what about angles of a parallelogram? Yes, it is important to know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. As I said, opposite angles and opposite side both are equal in measures. Next one, diagonals of a parallelogram. Observe in this parallelogram ABCD. Here AC and BD are diagonals. Actually, the diagonals of a parallelogram in general are not equal in length. However, these diagonals of a parallelogram have an interesting property. What is that? Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. They are bisect each other at the point of intersection. This is a point of intersection. They are bisect each other. Let's solve exercise 4.3. Given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. So we have to fill this. Solution: AD is equal to BC because it is opposite side. Here AD is equal to BC. Angle DCB is equal to DAB. Angle DCB, this angle is equal to this angle DAB because opposite angles are equal. Next, OC is equal to OA. Observe here, third one OC is equal to OA because it diagonals of a parallelogram equal and bisect each other. Next one, M angle DAB plus M angle CDA is equal to 180 degree. Next one, consider the following parallelogram. Find the values of unknown x, y, z. First one I'll solve. So this angle is x, y, z and this is 100 degree. Dear students, I request you all, please draw this diagrams with pencil and scale. I don't have pencils, so I am drawing with pen. Please draw with pencils. Here we know that if B is 100 degree, Y is 100 degree because opposite angles are equal. So we know why. So x plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree because it is adjacent angles. Observe here carefully. X, angle X and angle B. These are adjacent angles. So it is 180 degree minus 100. X is equal to 80 degree. If X and Z are equal, X and Z are equal because these are opposite angles. So it is 80 degree opposite angle. So X is equal to 80 degree, Y is equal to 100 degree and Z is equal to 80 degree. Remaining are homework for you. Solve it. I will send exercise 4.2 notes and in next class you solve it. Thank you.